morning. I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't
From the
put it down.
moment we meet Belle, we are struck not only by her beauty, but by her intelligence and the sweetness of her character. In fact, we believe almost right away that this is somebody who could love a beast.
She's kind of an intellectual, which is interesting. She doesn't feel like she fits in to society, and I think a lot of people can identify with that. I know I could. When I first looked at the script, I totally identified with this girl. And the thing that's kind of exciting is you see a growth in her throughout the film.
I've tried to make Belle quite a European-looking girl with a kind of exotic quality about the eyes and a full-lipped mouth. I've been watching a lot of videotapes of ballet dancers and researching how they move, how they walk, because I'm trying to make Belle a very graceful and balletic kind of woman.
No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life.
When we were first designing Beast, he was all anger and frustration and animal rage, and I thought, oh boy, this is going to be tough. How is Belle ever going to fall in love with this guy at the end?
Just hold still.
Create a beast that is fearsome, yet capable of tenderness, frightening to audiences, yet somebody that a beautiful girl can fall in love with. How do you do that? How do you draw a monster and make him lovable?
There's a guy who's trapped between two worlds. He's animal and he's human, and he's not comfortable in either. And so the design has to show this human side. There's a heart, there's a warmth, there's an ability to love. How a character moves tells you a lot about who he is. With Beast, I really wanted to make sure he didn't come off like a guy dressed in a beast suit.
So, you've come to stare at the beast, have you?
Please, I meant no harm.
Just as important as making the beast look believable was making him sound believable.
We had gone through just about every baritone in Hollywood, New York, trying to cast the beast. We had just about given up when our casting director brought in a cassette tape and said, you have to hear this.
You come down to dinner, I'll break down the door.
I just knew that that was the voice of the beast, because he had a youthful quality underneath this sort of gruff exterior.
There was something in Linda Wolverton's words that just made me feel that I really understood who this character was. And as soon as I started reading it, I thought, this has got to be mine. I mean, there's something in these words that's very much inside of me that I've never had a chance to do before.
Oh, it's no use. She's so beautiful, and well, look at me!
Finding the right voice for the beast was only one problem. The biggest hurdle might have been to draw the beast so that he moved in an instinctive way. The creation of natural movement, always a hallmark of Disney animation, is a particular challenge when the animated character has no real counterpart in nature.
With Beast, I wanted him to look like he was a creature that belonged here on Earth, but it was like something we'd never seen before. So in order to do that, I had to look at all these different animals and take pieces from different ones that seemed to inspire something and put them together. Generally, his whole body is like a bear. I mean, it's big and hulky, but beyond all of it, these eyes, as you look into the eyes, it's got to be something that you would really believe that this guy is capable of loving somebody. He's powerful and he's animal-like, and yet he's got this graceful cape. And so we have a cape that we've been using, that just has this great flair to it when you swing it around. We put that on and we run down the hallways here and stop and see how long it takes to settle down, and then we go back and animate it. It has to be real to you. You have to make it something that you've experienced if it's going to animate convincingly.
So, we have Beauty and the Beast. And as